good, magnificent country with Vilnius, Lithuania at its heart, and then they face Russia right here. Maybe one day we will march to the gate of Moscow. Who knows, Napoleon did it, maybe we will do this too. The time will tell. But for now, we are celebrating our victories in England, which is undeniably astonishing victory. We're at peace with our enemies in here. The Prussia. And so now I'm going to consolidate my forces here and march on Savoy. Obviously, they're going to be a hard hit due to the fact that we're mostly on the defensive, and they are too with a very professional army. They have a very professional military. So in order for me to do that effectively, I actually have to most likely wait a little bit and send some forces from England to Spain before I do that, because it would be very risky to leave this frontier here unattended. We had some proper battles out here already. In any case, in America, we are guarding our ports from the pirates. Obviously the pirates are not numerous enough
Votre Majesté.
to challenge us on a conquest level, but they surely can raid us ferociously, without a doubt. And we can only hit them in the cities right here. This is their heart of operations, and we need ships, we need armies, and that's too expensive for us right now. We can't do that. British are here. Let's not forget that British can mount a very successful assault against completely undefended southern provinces that currently are suffering great problems from the pirates. The British are here with a professional force defending cities that they have conquered from us, and it looks like we're going to be almost entirely surrounded by English, and we are bordering Fort Nashwauk, Acadia, which used to be our region. The British took it from us. Then this region has rebelled against the British rule. The British never took it back, at least for some time they decided not to take it back, but this city has never really declared their allegiance to France. They just went with it. Now it's time to consolidate our forces and attack this region right here, so that we could swipe them out. First of all, I'll ask them for surrender. Surrender has been refused. The defending force refuses to comply with your demand of surrender, which is fine. As you can see, we should undeniably win, so I'll let the generals deal with this. And it's undoubtedly a victory. We have did this, we have won the battle, and now we'll have to stay here for a bit, obviously for a good time, until we are able.
Tout de suite. Que voulez-vous de moi? Comment puis-je vous servir?
to get public order in place. As you can see, currently we hold this territory right here, and at least we're not pushed out of North America entirely. We have a force here. The force isn't much, but it's surely going to create a hassle for any British force that's going to go and try to deal with us. Furthermore, everything seems to be going just fine. We're going to deal with this, burn it to the ground, and build our own buildings all over the place there. Now, what can I do about the public order here? I should probably build buildings. See, this would give some happiness to the Protestant population. But I actually need Catholicism. That's who I am. I'm a Catholic, not a Protestant. So this building would prove to be very ineffective for me, for my rule. I need buildings that would make things easier for me, make my nation a lot happier. So as you can see, +1 for Catholic population, that's what I need. I need different kind of a building, a church for example. Otherwise, things like that for plus happiness for lower classes is undoubtedly needed, due to the fact that the Protestantism in here is too much for us to handle just yet. In here, let's see, there's not much that's being built. Ireland is still there, obviously.
En avant! Pour la couronne et le pays!
Unfortunately, I cannot march on them just yet. And so I won't.
Votre humble serviteur.
Let's keep this in check, at least for now. And let's hope that the British won't come up with anything good that would save them. Obviously, they can always take all of their armies from America, North America, and bring them here to England. And then we may lose. I like the fact that Spanish are fighting the British navies here. If we could deny the British presence in Europe completely, then we will certainly prevail. But it would be interesting to see how the British would be working if they only focus on America. Now let's see, so the Prussia has declared war on me once again. It looks like they'll involve more allies into this. I'll call my allies for help. It's good my allies have joined the war, their allies didn't. Looks like that's good. Hanover was my trading partner, it never got involved. That's what I like to see. Obviously Prussia is very strong, and now they're going to attack my settlements. I have no chance of defending this, and so I've lost already a settlement. I am forced to bring an army from England south, leave one garrison army there, that's it. So they're sieging me right here. I'm going to save and go in. I suspect that they have underestimated the power. They have way too many artillery pieces down there. I don't think that those artillery pieces are going to be that much effective as they actually think. We could just charge them straight through, I think. Probably they realize that we have way too many troops. In England, and they decided to attack us, which is perfectly fine. Okay, now I got everybody on position here. If they're gonna try to take this down, things are not gonna be easy for them. In any case, let them do this. Let them try and do this. They would be bombarding our walls anyway. They'll probably cut a piece out and they'll be marching on us. So here's the Prussians. We need an army from England, or we need to raise another army and continue our efforts to fight the British on the islands. In any case, we need to act fast, because if these soldiers die, there's hardly anything out there that's going to stop the Prussians from marching on Paris. Now, can I leave Dublin? Or Ireland, that is? I don't know. But I'm certainly taking these Prussians with me right now. Okay, I'm going to fast forward this for a second. Let's wait until they climb up the walls. Look at that. The inner parts of the wall burning. Now they should be able to throw hooks on the walls and climb up. That's the gate. And so, still waiting. I want to see how they do this. They can do that quite well. We're not fighting them on the walls, as you can see. We'll wait them. We'll wait them to fight on our own terms. These are good soldiers right here. The Prussians are ready with at least a few armies. So all odds are against us right now. We won't be raising a force in America soon, obviously. Alright, our troops from the buildings are shooting them up. They are attacking us with relatively small forces there. As you may notice, they will try to get into the building, which is fine. They all will try to get into the building, which isn't fine though. In any case, we'll be shooting them up. As you can see, the soldiers are shooting soldiers that are trying to enter. But otherwise, there's a lot of fighting going on in the city itself. nice and clear how this is gonna work out. They're marching on through multiple sides now, but their forces are not numerous, as you can see. However, they are getting ready to advance. For example, this side right here. In any case, the troops out here have been able to defend themselves, surprisingly, and the Prussians are outnumbered, tremendously outnumbered, and they decided to just go in with the bayonet charge. Our forces are multiple here. And they won't last in this fight for a long time. In fact, they're retreating, almost all of them are. Another brigade will try their luck. Will they charge? No, they'll fire together with the cavalry. Looks as their general right there. He's going to charge in. At least one commanding officer is dead. Yeah, it looks like the officers have died in this assault. Battlefield is littered with dead Prussians. The artillery is still attacking the positions. This is a different kind of artillery, as you can see. It's heavier and it can be drawn with horses, which means that they can move all around the battlefield with terrifying efficiency. That is, they can target whoever they want to. So, one brigade is retreating, another brigade is engaging. While being shot, they're going to line up and go back and retreat. Their officers dead. They're falling. It looks like that's the end. It looks like they have no chance. There's another brigade that's out there. Will try to get through. If you notice, they did manage to punch a wall for themselves here. So far our white grey uniforms are not stained with blood that much. More of the troops are coming in, but they're shaky. Obviously they will try. They will try their best. But it looks to me that's gonna go with no avail. And we'll just probably have to go back and forth with this for a while. Until they just simply decide to retreat when the artillery runs out of ammo, I suspect. Because their cavalry isn't charging, but they're bombarding us non-stop. And they don't have enough infantry to assault us any longer. But they're going to cut this corner to pieces right here. Damage the fort quite well indeed. Will we see a cavalry charge? I don't know. But the timer's ticking. Obviously, the timer take a long time to run out. Their artillery isn't that accurate. They still have these troops on the battlefield, and I guess for as long as they'll have them, they won't attack. They're moving their cavalry to one side. Maybe they will try. They still have 3 brigades here. Confident, fresh, encourage friendly units nearby. That obviously adds them bonuses. We still have to wait for this remaining foot infantry to retreat. Till they retreat. This is going to take a while, because it's unclear what exactly they're going to do without infantry. If they wait, we'll just obviously have to wait this out. Obviously. Not much I can do. Besides trying to go out, fight their cavalry, which may not be necessary. However, dealing with their artillery wouldn't be such a bad idea, but they will just probably retreat anyway. As you can see, they don't have any more infantry on the battlefield now. And so it seems that the only thing that's left out here is just trying to deal with the rest of them. And so they should move order, and will be getting out of the city and hopefully engaging their cavalry. As you can see, they're on retreat now, or at least they're gonna move forward, I don't know. But our troops are moving out. They are moving out now.